Today, we are going to learn about text pre-processing. So what we are going to learn in this week, it is related to regular expression, and we are going to learn about lexical analysis. So some of the lexical analysis are related to the sentence splitting, tokenization, morphological analysis, and some additional of the lexical analysis, for example, like TOS and name entity recognition. And yeah, we are going also to learn about the syntax analysis. Okay, so today we are going to learn the details of regular expression. What is regular expressions? In the literatures, the regular expression, sometimes they call it as regex. So it is the short of regular, REG, and X expression. Sometimes they call it regex, or sometimes they call it regex with XP, like this one. And this kind of regular expression, it provides a concise and flexible means for matching strings. Yeah, because we are going to use data with text in it. So most of our data are strings. And there will be some particular characters, words, or patterns of characters. So the regular expression, usually we use it for the tokenization. We also use it for the data cleaning. We also use it for the text identification, for example, email or salutations and etc. Or yeah, we can also use it for the text treatment. Let's say we are going to analyze the program code. So we will use this regular expression. So for example, if we have this kind of email, example@abc.com. So we know this is an email, but when we do the analysis, this at, this symbol at, is not important for the analysis. So we can analyze. So we can identify, okay, this is an email because there is a symbol at. Or like this one, Alice says her number is 010-1234-9876. So when we have this number, we know this is a phone number, but there is dash. It makes difficult to understand that this is a phone number. Or this one. If I say goodbye, and then I put the not compute, the exclamatory sign. So actually the sign is not necessary. So we need to remove it. So the regular expression, we usually use this for the data training. It is used to identify noise, and it is used to remove noise. So if you look at this kind of noise, so the noise can be in anything, in any documents, for example, in the HTML entities. In the HTML, we can see any noise such as the tag. So this is noise. We know that HTML needs a structure. they need the HTML, they need the head, they need the meta, and etc. But this is only for the program, for the coding. But when we do the analysis, it is not necessary. So the markdown text, so this is the markdown. Usually when we do with the Jupyter Notebook, we will have the markdown such as sharp, or sometimes we have the dollar sign. So this kind of tag, we can remove it with the regular expression. Salutations, signatures. So for example, I want to analyze this letter. Dear Mickey, dear. This is very common word. So if you try to analyze this letter, then there will be a lot of dear. So dear is a kind of greetings. So this letter is from a kid to Mickey, and you can look at the structure, but now there are so many stickers. Here is the sticker. Here is another sticker. Here is another sticker. So if we want to analyze this letter, then it has some noise. This might not be necessary. This might not be necessary. It is not necessary. But when you capture, all those texts will appear. So we need to remove this one. One of the module in the regular expression, we can use RE. So RE is the module, offers a set of functions that allow us to search a string for elements. So there are 4 functions. We are going to look at more on the find all. So we are focusing on the find all, how to find some special characters, how we can find some of the letters that we want to remove or we want to modify. We can also do searching. Okay, so we can search, we can look at some object if there is a map anywhere in the string. We can split. Okay, so we are going to learn about the data pre-processing for splitting, and we can also check the substring. So there are so many things here. I will explain one by one. Okay. So you can go to the Google Colab code. So let me just use the Google Colab to explain this one. So first, we are going to import the module RE. Okay, so we are going to import RE. In order to check the regular expression, we need to find a set of characters. So a set of character means we need to put the character that we want to find inside the square bracket, and we are going to find some special sequence using this backslash. I think in the Korean keyboard, we cannot find the backslash. So usually you will see as the one character. So let's see. I have the word the rain in Spain. We want to find all the lowercase characters alphabetically between A and M. So any characters from A until M will be searched. So you can see here. Yeah, we want to find all set of character from A until M, and it is from the txt. Txt is this text. And when we print X, you will see this result. So any letters after M will not appear. So we want to check only the character from A until M. This one, we want to use the backslash. So backslash means signals a special sequence. So for example, we use the backslash here to find digit. Digit means numbers. So if I have the word that will be $559, so I can find only the numbers. So the numbers is 5 and 9. In the regular expression, we can also use dot, hat, and dollar. So if we use dot, it means we are going to check for any character except new line characters. The new line character means if we go to the next line, usually it is indicated by backslash n. This is starts with, so if the string starts with some character, yeah, we can use this symbol, or ends with. For example, hello planet. So I want to find a sequence that starts with H and E and followed by two any kind of characters and then with an O. So here I want to find all H E dot O. So dot means any kind of characters. So it can be hello, it can be maybe hippo, it can be peso, and so on. So as long as there is a word HE, this one, and O, and any characters in between them, then we will show it. So we will show, in this case, hello. If we want to find a string that starts with some kind of word, so if it is the string starts with hello, so we use the hat sign. If we want to find the sentence that ends with a word, let's say I want to find the string ends with planet, so the planet with the dollar sign. We can also use some different kind of symbol like star, plus, and question mark. So in the character sign of star, it means we want to check whether it has 0 or more occurrences. If we use plus, it is 1 or more occurrences. If we use question mark, it is 0 or 1 occurrences. Okay, so it has different meaning. So let's see if I have the hello planet. And the question is, search for a sequence that starts with H and E, followed by 0 or more any characters, and an O. So here, dot means any characters. Start means 0 or more occurrences. So if the word hello, then it will appear like this. If I put hello with triple L, then it's also appear because we have one of any characters, we have 0 or more occurrences. So it can be nothing, or it can be more than 1, it can be more than 2, and so on. What about if we change the start to plus? So with the same string, hello planet, let's search for a sequence that starts with HE and followed by one or more any characters and O. So here, there should be at least 1. The star means 0, the plus means at least 1. So you can see the result like this one. Let's say if I want to remove this, if the word hello, if I remove this one, because it is any characters, yeah, we still find. Yeah. So we can check there is one character, so we still have the plus. Now, if I want to check the same x, the same txt, let me just use this one, hello. Search for a sequence that starts with HE and followed by 0 or 1, any character, and unknown. So it's followed by at least 1 or 0 of any character. Now it doesn't match. This time we got no match because there were not 0 or 1, but 2 characters between HE and. So hello, we have 2 characters. Now let's see about the other kind of symbol. We can use the curly bracket. Okay, this is, we call it as curly bracket. We can use the vertical line to indicate either or we can use a group. Using the same hello planet. Now I want to find any characters and followed by exactly 2 any characters. So here exactly a specified number of occurrences. So if I specify exactly 2, then it will show hello because there are 2 characters, which is L and L. So if I put like this one, L, 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 triple L, then there will be nothing. Or if I change this into, for example, 3, then nothing. Okay. Now, the text can be very long. Okay, so I just give you very short text. Now, let's say if I have this one, the rain in Spain falls mainly in the plain. Okay. So I want to check if the string contains either false or stays. So I can use the word find all and then let's check a false and then this vertical line means or and I want to check stays. So whether the text contains false or stays. you will see false available in this string. If I change this one to plain, what is the result? If I change this to plain, then it appears two words. It shows that this sentence has false and plain. Okay, let me just get back to the original. So there are also some kind of we call it, this is the meta characters. Okay, so we learn about the meta characters, and next we are going to learn about the special sequences. Okay. What is the special sequences? First, we want to check A. So A means we will return a match if the specified characters are at the beginning of a string. So a string, it can be a sentence. If we use the slash backslash b, so it is written a match where the specified characters are at the beginning or at the end of the word. So the R in the beginning is making sure that the string is being treated as a raw string. Okay, usually we will consider all the string as the raw string. The P with big letter, okay, you can see there is a difference. This is lowercase, this is uppercase. If it is lowercase, you will find a specific character at the beginning or at the end. But if we use the uppercase, it represents not, or this is the negation. So you need to understand the lowercase, uppercase. Let's check. I have the word the rain in Spain. So I want to know if the string starts with the or not. Then I will use the backslash a and check whether it starts with the. When I print X, then okay, it shows the. I want to check if the word AIN exists in the string or not. So I want to check if the word AIN present in the beginning of the word or not. There is nothing because the word AIN is not in the beginning of the word. So it is the beginning of the word is using R. That's why AIN does not appear. Now let's check if I use backslash B with the capital. So I want to check if AIN is present but not at the beginning of a word. So yeah, there are two. Oh, what is it? Okay, we can see the AIN appears in the rain and AIN appears in the Spain. So using the backslash B with uppercase, yeah, you can see the difference. And you can also use this backslash at the end of string. So check if AIN is present, but not at the end of the word. So in order to check this one, yeah, we use the R. Okay, R, as mentioned before, R in the beginning is making sure that the string is being treated as a raw string. A raw string is just a string. So this is a string. This is already a string, so this is just a raw string. And then I'm going to use the R to check the AIN \b. So I want to know whether the AIN present but not at the end of the word. So it does not appear. What about if I change this to small b? If it is small b, then it appears. We know that AIN, this AIN appears in the end of the word, at the end of the word. Okay. So that's the difference between big B and small b. We have D, small d and big D. For small d, return a match where the string contains digits. Digits mean numbers from 0 until 9. And then big D or uppercase D, return a match where the string does not contain digit. So if I have the rain in Spain, so I have the result. If I want to check whether this string contains digit or not. So as a matter of fact, there is no digit. So it is empty. If I want to check with the \big D, so D is the uppercase, then you will see that every of the character will appear. So T, H, E, white space, R, A, I, N, and so on. So it appears because all of them are not digit. All of them are not digit. That's why we can see the result like this. S, small s, return a match where the string contains a white space character. And big S, return a match where the string does not contain a white space character. So we have the rain in Spain. So we have white space, we have white space, and we have white space. So we have 3 space. And using the find all with \s, so we can get 3 space. If we want to get all the characters without the white space, so it is return a match at every non-white space character. Then if we run this, we will get all the characters and we remove the white space. So there also another search like W. Okay. So it returns a match where the string contains any word character. Any word character means a characters from A to Z and digit from 0 until 9 and the underscore character. Okay. Underscore means this one. And if we use the uppercase W, it returns a mess where the string does not contain any words character. So always the uppercase returns the negation or the not the same with the lowercase. Z, for Z, it has only the big one here. Return a match if the specified characters are at the end of the string. So let's see, I have the word rain in Spain. Then we want to find any word characters from A until big Z. It means we have A, B, C until small z, and then we have also A big letter, P big letter until Z big letter. So every character from the small letter until the big letter Z will be presented. So we use the \W. If we use the \W with the uppercase, then we just return the white space. So return any match at every non-word character. So characters not between A until Z. For example, we use the sign, the exclamatory sign, not Kimpyo, and then this question mark and white space. So that's why we can see only the white space. And then we want to know if the string ends with Spain. So the word here is the rain in Spain. So I want to check, find all any word or any string that ends with Spain. And then we put the \Z. Then we will see the Spain. So yeah, that's the very basic stuff from the rejects for the meta characters and the special sequences. Now we need to check if strings are complex, not that simple. So there might be some set available in the between the square bracket. So these are some example. I want to find a match where one of the specified characters is present. So let's say if I have the ARN. So it means I want to check only the letters ARN, whether it is available. So we have RAN and AN. Then we can see there are the characters N for 3 characters, A there are 2 characters, and R 1 character. So I want to know if there are the string character from A until N. So we already checked from the first one. Okay, we have A until N, we have A until Z, or some things you can choose by yourself. So if you have the A until Z like this arrow. Okay, why? Because they distinguish between the lowercase and uppercase. So if you want to specify only the lowercase, then it is lowercase only. You can also use the head to indicate not. So check if the string has other characters than A, R, and N. So using the head, it is not A, R, N from the text. If I want to specify some digit, 0, 1, 2, 3, then I can put 0, 1, 2, 3. So it will return a match where any of the specified digits are present. Or if I want to check from 0 until 9, it returns a match for any digit between 0 until 9. Or if I want to know whether the string contains 2 digits. So for example, check if the string has 0, 1, 2, 3 digits, because there is no digit here. Now let's check if I have this one, 8 times before 11:45 a.m. So I want to check if the string has any digits. So I want to check whether the text contains 0 until 9. Okay, we have 8, we have 1, 1, 4, and 5. Now I want to check if there are 2 digits in the string. So 2 digit means the first digit will be from 0 until 5, and the next digit it will be 0 until 9. So in short, we want to check the string if it has 2 digits from 00 until 59, because the first digit is from 0 until 5, the second digit is from 0 until 9. Then you can find that we have 11 and 45. It has 2 digits. 11, it is from, it is in the range of between 00 until 59. 45, it is in the range between 00 until 59. Let's see, I want to change this one into 3. Then we have only 1, which is 11. Now, if I want to check if there are more things like A, Z, A under Z. So it returns a match for any characters alphabetically between A and Z, lowercase or uppercase. And you can also use some kind of symbol plus. So return a match for any plus characters in the string. So for specific characters, you need to put them as the specific symbol. For example, plus, star, dot, or sometimes we need to put the bracket or dollar sign or vertical line and etc. So I want to find any word between A under Z for lowercase or A under Z for uppercase. Then we can use this one and we can find like this. If I want to find whether there is a plus character, so you can just put the character plus, and okay, we cannot find here. So you can have some more variation. In this example, if you can find a match, then let's make it with the condition. If X, it means if there is a value in X, then yes, there is at least one match. If not, then we will print no match. Okay, so this is just a variation. Now, let's make it a little bit complex. I have this string, and then let's check if the string matches the optional minus or plus and followed by at least one digit. So let's see this one. We want to check for any characters. So we want to check if the string matches optional minus or plus. So we want to check whether there exists minus or plus, and followed by, because we use the question mark, with any of digit. So in this case, I want to know if there is a number, let's say the negative number, -5. So this kind of thing we can use with this regular expression. Because this is an optional minus or plus, then all the positive number will appear. So this is all the positive number without negative also appear. Now if I have a phone number 01012345678, then I can detect the dash. So I want to detect the dash and then I want to return only the numbers. Okay. If I want to match the dash, you can just find this one. If you want to make the negation, then you can make with the negation. Yeah, you can check also if you have this number as a string, and then I'm going to use this matching. So if the string match optional with the minus or plus and followed by at least one digit. So you can see here, we have 0, 1, 0, and then we have minus 1. So this is from this set, and I want to know whether it is followed by a number. So this dash followed by a number, minus 1. This dash followed by a number, 5. So the dash or the minus has been considered as a character. Let's say if I want to know some of the invalid text like this one. The invalid text appears with the head and end. So we want to know if we can use the sub. Sub means replace one or many matches with a string. So in this case, I want to find A until Z with lowercase, A until Z with uppercase, 0 until 9, and we have \n and \dot. And here is the negation. It means if it is not a character, if it is not digit, so if there are also other characters, so please remove it. So after we remove this one, then the result will be some invalid text. We can also do with the combination. So we already look at the D is digit. So I want to know if the first is 3, the next is 3, and the next is 4. So I'm going to use the search function. This is the raw string, and the first digit will be 3 digit, the second digit will be 3 digit, and the next will be 4 digit. And then let's group it. So you can find only the numbers. Usually we use this one to detect the phone numbers. Phone numbers. Some people may just use directly 0, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or sometimes people on the old days they use dash to represent the phone number. That's why we need to put this kind of regular expression to get the phone number easily. So in the RE, the module RE is very easy, but if you use the spacey, it's advanced. Of course, it is the current library for the text analytics, but you can see there are some more patterns that you need to understand if you use the spacing. For example, if I have the text this one and I use the spacey, so in this case I'm just using one of the rule to detect the phone number. Yeah, you need to understand the patterns. Okay. So you can look at this link for the spacey rule-based matching. If you use the rejects or the regular expression, you can understand this one. It means we want to find the digit with 3 digits and the next digit with 4 digits. But with the spacey, then you can combine. For example, I want to know the pattern of phone number, and the text will be based on the rejects with the D digit with the 3 digit and the digit with 4 digit. So you can put the rejects as a condition in the spacey, and then you can get also the result. In the spacey, there are many things that we can also do, like how to find dates, time, IP address, and etc. Okay, so it is also important. But in the spacey, there are many ways of the pipeline, like matcher, trace, matchers, and entity ruler. So I put the example of the entity ruler, so you can check on the Google Colab later. And note that the result using spacey and regular expression for recognizing email would be different. So yeah, there's a positive and negative of using the library. Sometimes the RE is better, sometimes the spacey is better. It depends how the string that you got, whether it is clean or not, and etc. Yeah. Okay, I think I will stop here. So I will continue the lexical analysis on Thursday. Any questions? If no question, then I will finish the class. Thank you very much, and see you soon.